Today on the channel, we'll be doing a double review plus one half. We've got the Night Owls, which is VC226, Bo-Katan Kryze, VC228 X Woves, and VC230 Koska Reeves on the way I got it figured.
The way I got it figured.
What's up out there in action figure land? The Sheriff, where I got it figured, back with another Star Wars The Vintage Collection review. We're doing our weekly Mandalorian and surrounding suburbs series. And this week we've got the three Night Owls, Koska Reeves, Axe Woves, and Bo-Katan Kryze. Bo-Katan Kryze is really going to be here and more of along the lines of a comparison for Koska Reeves. This figure actually doesn't belong to me. I'm not going to open it, but I do have my loose Bo-Katan here. And we'll be doing, we'll be using her really for comparison so we can see what's going on with the mold for Koska Reeves and everything like that. So this Mandalorian series set of reviews I've been doing has been a lot of fun, and I basically have enough that if I didn't double up, I was gonna end up not getting around to everything. And as it stands, I probably still won't, because it's gonna run the 8 episodes. So there's still more Mandalorian figures. There's a couple that I don't have but I do have most of them. But there's a couple still yet to get, and one of those I will have in time for episode 8. So we're gonna get started with the figures. So I'm gonna remove Bo-Katan for a second. We'll start with Axe Woves. So I got Axe Woves from Target during February's toy hunt. I got them on clearance, as you can see here. It says $6.99, but I actually paid $4 something for the figure. Like, it was even cheaper when I rang them up, which is always, always a good thing. And I do have an Axe Woves that I bought, from Target when he wasn't clearance. Because he was so inexpensive, I figured maybe I would maybe customize one to do, to be a different Mandalorian or something like that. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with it, but I just couldn't pass up on what I thought was $6.99, but was really like $4 and not even 99 cents. It might have been like $4.49. So there's that. And then of course there is Koska Reeves, played by the lovely Mercedes Varnado, aka Sasha Banks from the WWE. We're gonna get everybody out, and well, first we still got to look at the packaging, of course. So they all have different cross sales. I guess since we have Bo-Katan here, we'll go over her box too. So here's Bo-Katan Kryze, and she does have a jetpack. It's on her back, whereas Koska Reeves is not. Bo-Katan being the earliest figure. Here's her cross sell. Again, VC226. Axe Woves VC228, even though Koska Reeves definitely came out first. And his cross sell is practically the same as Bo-Katan's. Not quite, but all of all of the Night Owls are present. He's VC228. And then finally, Koska Reeves has the exact same cross-sell as Axe Woves. And as far as I know, besides Hasbro Pulse, these two figures were really only at Target in stores. I'm pretty sure I saw Bo-Katan at Walmart, but mostly at Target, like them. But these guys only at Target, so there you go. And they were all purchased at Target. Alright, so first up we have Axe Woves on the turntable, free of his packaging. I wanted to get you a nice solid look at the figure. Axe Woves is portrayed on the show by Simon Cassianides. I'm probably not pronouncing that exactly right. Cassianides. That sounds Greek. I think it's Greek. I guess it doesn't matter. But that's the guy who plays Axe Woves on The Mandalorian in season 2 and probably season 3. We may even see him on the episode accompanying this video. Axe Woves is actually a repaint of the Mandalorian, the Death Watch Mandalorian, which I already reviewed on this channel. So of course he comes with a firearm, a blaster, and it's the exact same blaster that comes with Bo-Katan, which you will see here in a bit. It comes with the jetpack, which is the same jetpack that the Death Watch Mandalorian comes with. And it comes with a helmet, which may or may not be the same helmet that the deluxe Boba Fett figure comes with. Obviously, the big difference between Axe Woves and the Death Watch Mandalorian is he has a helmetless head sculpt. And it's a good looking head sculpt. I'm not sure exactly how well it captures the actual actor. I mean, it looks like him, but is it exact? I don't think they did him. I think they made him look even better as an action figure, to be honest. Not to say that the guy's a bad looking guy or anything, but he looks somewhat younger. But you know, whatever. It's cool. Close enough for government work. It's a very nice head sculpt, either way. So his articulation then, of course, is going to be identical to the Death Watch Mandalorian. And of course he has this holster as well. I don't really call these accessories because, you know, can't really take them off. Probably without damaging them. I wouldn't dream of taking them off. But even the holster is the exact same as the Death Watch Mandalorian, who I will bring in here for comparison. So as you can see, same belt, same holster, same pistol, same jetpack. Let's go ahead and apply the jetpack. Wouldn't want you to just take my word for it. And since I've got his hand like that, I guess we'll give him his pistol rather than holster it, since it's his only weapon anyway. There you go. And then here's Bo-Katan with the same pistol, just differently colored. So when you go to put his helmet on, the real fun begins. And of course, because of how his head sculpt looks, I mean, it looks a little big. It's kind of big. for a helmet. As you can see, his head is much bigger with the helmet on than the Death Watch Mandalorian. And I gotta wonder why they went this way with Axe Woves when they went the other way with Bo-Katan and, as you'll soon see, Koska Reeves, where they have basically additional heads. And you just swap the head for whether it has the helmet on or not. Because sometimes putting the helmet on, the helmet will be too big, it won't look right. And, you know, Axe Woves' helmet is definitely a bit on the big side. I'd almost want to get another Mandalorian and have his head painted to match Axe Woves, take the head off and just put the Mandalorian helmet on there permanently. In which case, then I'd have a reason to have two Axe Woves, one with the human head and one with the helmet on. I mean, this is not terrible, but I can, you know, kind of see using my money smartly and doing something like that. Issue would be, of course, trying to paint match the helmet or whatever, but somebody could do it. All right. So here's Axe Woves with Bo. Let's position his feet. Ooh. His feet are, you know, not too difficult to pose, but that's where the issue comes in. There you go. Because he's the same figure as the Death Watch Mandalorian, you're gonna have the same issue there. That's okay. I'll stand him up on a flat surface here in a bit. Alright, next we'll bring in Koska Reeves. Alright, here we have Koska Reeves out of her packaging. She comes with the self-same equipment as Bo-Katan, -1 pistol. And her belt is not dual. It's not, you know, doesn't hold two blasters, just the one. And she comes with an alternate head helmet and her backpack, which is separated from her in the package. And she is a complete repaint of the Bo-Katan figure with a different head for Koska Reeves without the helmet. And Koska Reeves is again portrayed by Mercedes Vernado, aka Sasha Banks. And of course, we hope to see her again in The Mandalorian Season 3. There were reports that, according even to her, that she wasn't in The Mandalorian Season 3, but the way the season is going, it's kind of hard to believe she's not going to be in it. So, it's a good look at her head sculpt, hairdo. And even though Bo-Katan likes to go guns akimbo, she just goes with the single blaster. And it's funny because even though their weapons are sort of like that weird soft plastic, they're actually more durable kind of than you would think. They don't just go in their hands. You know, they gotta bend them a little bit to get them in there. course, you can shoot some ropes, shoot some flamethrowers at you, all that kind of Mandalorian goodness. And then you've got your jetpack. Which fits right in the peg in her back very easily. And here she is with Bo-Katan Kryze, the same general figure. With the Night Owl's pauldrons on her arms. Interestingly, he doesn't have them. Woves doesn't have the Night Owl's insignia anywhere on him. I wonder if it's an assumption that he was a Night Owl, because it's certainly not on him. You can't. They're not calling out to it on the box. On the card. And Koska Reeves. Of course, I've removed the bubble now, but you can kind of see it right there. Koska Reeves and Bo-Katan Kryze have their Night Owls pauldrons visible. And this is going to be the closest we're going to get to her face because I don't have the head with me, but I'll go ahead and show that. And of course, you can remove the Koska Reeves head, put on the helmet, and the ball joint is actually in the head itself and not in the neck. So you sort of have a male plug into a female plug. Goes on very easily. Allows you to see the skin of the neck, which looks very authentic. So here you can have them all set up like they were in season 2's episode The Princess. We'll do that. Koska Reeves' helmet is, you know, more or less, it's kind of all blue, and it looks good, but I probably prefer the deco of Bo-Katan's helmet to hers. Kind of like that framing though. But unfortunately, it's not Bo-Katan's video. It's Koska Reeves' video. Bo-Katan is just guest starring. So yeah, there you go. And then just to have the group shot. Yeah. Woves' helmet just looks a little bit too big, especially when you put them with them. Since Bo likes to be a Kimbo, we'll do that. Bo-Katan. Probably shouldn't call her Bo, because I don't think anybody will ever call her that. Bo-Katan. There you go. This leg is very fidgety. It's kind of bizarre. There we go. I just wanted to change his angle. Night Owl's kind of pulled out. And they're very cool. They cut the striking pose. I mean, probably how I would display. I would probably want to display Axe Woves holding his helmet, because his head sculpt's not the best. I mean, not his head sculpt. His helmeted head is not the best. It's kind of big. Maybe something like this. See if I can find the joint. There we go. You know, since he's kind of dashing type dude, he don't seem like he's all that he'd be all that eager to keep his helmet on. There you go. That's your Night Owls. In video form. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the final word. Alright, the final word on Koska Reeves, Axe Woves, and we'll even go ahead and throw Bo-Katan in for good measure. For Bo-Katan, I'm gonna go 9 out of 10. I actually think she's the best one out of the three. She's the first one numbers wise out of the three. I'm gonna give her a 9. She's a pretty, really good figure. The head sculpt, which of course I got to use here, is nice. I like her with the longer hair that she's got in season 2, but hey, whatever. And the helmet is really nicely decoed. I really like it. Looks good. which is why, of course, I have her displayed with the helmet on. Woves, I'm gonna go ahead and give him, I don't know, an 8, I guess. I gotta dock him because the helmet is just a little bit too big, but you know, it's a common problem. I'm not sure why they didn't go the same route with him that they did with the other two, the females. They might just be that they just didn't want the helmets to look too weird and they thought he'd be okay, or maybe it was a budgetary thing, who knows. And then Koska Reeves, who is a, you know, normally what I would call a lazy repaint of a previous figure. We can't really say that because her outfit is exactly the same except for the paint job and the belt, and they did that. It's very authentic to the character, so I'm gonna go ahead and give her a 9 as well. So 9, 8, and 9 for the Night Owls. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day on this video. Pick up Wolves one more time, and if you've been watching the videos, I want to thank you for that and keep watching them. I'm gonna keep putting videos up. We've still got additional 2 weeks of Mandalorian episodes to go for episode 8, and of course I'll have videos to go with them as well. So please, everybody stay safe. If you're new to the channel, please, of course, consider subscribing, liking, and commenting on the video. I do respond to all comments. But as I was saying, everybody stay safe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.
The way I got it figured.